Hey everybody, it's Mad Laughter at Laughter Mad again with the show, your favorite comedians, me not laughing. Today we have Bill Burr. Bill Burr is a comedian that I know I've seen before on either either TV or maybe some shows he's been on, I think. But I don't know that I've seen his actual stand-up. I guess we're going to find out. I definitely haven't heard this bit about gold digging whores, apparently is what it's called. Hopefully it's okay to say that. I'm pretty sure it is. Listen, I had a pretty good experience last time with my third try on Louis C.K. I was happy that there was something in there that made me chuckle. I'm hoping Bill Burr brings it. I'd like to have an actual guffaw and maybe find somebody that I can start digging on. I talked a little. I listened to something on YouTube the other day, and they were really talking about the idea of someone sucking you into a story or sucking you into a character over the course of a stand-up set. And, maybe I need to watch some of these things from the very beginning all the way through, but it's, that would take an hour to do, right? If it's an hour long set. So, unless I can figure out a way to do that and sort of, maybe get into the space of the people that are in the theater watching this, I don't, I can only come at it from the way I can come at it. And a joke's funny if a joke is funny. I'm going to stand by that. So, it should be funny to anyone. If it's a awesome, perfect joke, in my opinion. So, we're talking about Bill Burr, Gold Digging Whores. This clip looks to be about 11 and a half minutes long. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to play the whole thing. You can fast forward if you want, if you've heard it before. Let's see if he's got anything in there, though, that's going to make me laugh. I'm hoping he does. So, without further ado, Bill Burr, Gold Digging Whores. See if he can make me laugh. Here we go.
Afraid to get married, man. Why man wouldn't be afraid to get married at this point? Look at Kobe. Look at the shit he's going through right now. All right, guy's getting a divorce. His wife's gonna get $70 million. Never hit a layup in her life. Can anybody explain these divorce settlements? Can anybody make sense of these fucking things? Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million. She's a babysitter. Worth $250 million fucking dollars. Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it. Justify it. What, he cheated on her? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He cheated on her. Great, the relationship's over right then. Kobe cheated, right? Shouldn't that relationship been over right then? Why did she hang around like some jaded cop for 3 years trying to get her fucking pension? Right? Get that 10 years in? I don't know, maybe that's too harsh. That shit bothers me, man. Dude, there is an epidemic of gold-digging whores in this country. And every night I put on the news, and I'm waiting for someone to address it. Every night, never see it, And every night I bring up gold-digging whores, and the whole crowd pulls back like I'm up here talking about Bigfoot, right? Like I'm saying the moon's made out of cheese or something. Talking about whores, people. They're everywhere. How many? How many more great men are going to get chopped in half before we do something? Why is it so quiet in here? God damn, I don't get it. What is it? Is it women? Do you think I'm calling you? I'm not calling any woman here a whore, okay? So don't pull back. That's not fair, okay? If you brought up wife beaters, I wouldn't pull back. I get it. There's guys hitting women, they need to be stopped. We gotta understand that gold-digging whores are the wife beaters for men. Yeah, they are. Except we don't have that Rihanna lumped up photo in the end, so it's not obvious. It's in the eyes. It's in the lines in your face. It's in Mel Gibson's high-pitched voice on the answering machine. I had to give up my Laker tickets, right? That is the sound of a man being taken for everything he's got. I gotta tell you, I'm envious of women, okay? I'm not saying your problems get solved, but at least they're taken seriously. You know? People, you got 1-800 numbers, you got ribbons, there's groups. People give a shit. Anything happens to a guy, it's just considered funny. Some woman cut her husband's dick off, threw it in the garbage disposal, and turned it on. People thought it was hilarious. They were, hey, Stumpy! Nobody cares. You think if a guy removed a woman's titty and threw it in the dryer, anybody would be joking about it the next day? The entire country would grind to a halt. There'd be a moment of silence. The NFL would have some special colored headband everybody had to wear for an entire month. The most effeminate color they could possibly come up with. All my heroes are going down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man. Taken down by that gold-digging whore of a maid he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move. But how come only he got chastised? What about the maid? Why was she called the maid that entire story? She was never called a whore, ever. Just boggled my mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore. Right there. Never. Why do you think she hooked up with him? Because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking? The giant space between his teeth I could put this mic cord through? Or think maybe it's all that kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom? No, it's awful. It's a horrific thing to see as a guy, watching guys go through that shit, you know? And then there's no sort of examination of it. They just go, he's an idiot. He's stupid. That guy's stupid. If that guy's stupid, what the fuck am I? Right? Does it even make sense? Why would you do that? Why would you accomplish all that and then fuck it up, hooking up with one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life? Not saying I'm a prize, I'm just saying, you know? There's got to be something beyond that, right? You know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way he talks, you know? That dude should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. That should have been the height of his success. But because he's a great man, he had the balls to move to America. Became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights, nobody gives a shit. He lifts weights, becomes super famous. Did he rest on his laurels? No. Next challenge. I'm gonna become an actor despite the fact that nobody can really understand me. Against all odds, he starts making movies. Get down, there's a bomb, get out of there. Becomes one of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. What are you gonna do next, Arnie? I think I'll marry a Kennedy. There's no fucking way you can do that. Bam, he does it. Cherry on top, I'm running for governor of a state I can't even pronounce, and he wins the election. Why wouldn't this guy think he couldn't bang his maid in his own bed and get away with it? This dude has been in the zone for over 4 decades. 4 decades, nothing but net. Bang a maid in my own bed? Dude, that's a layup. Are you serious? I had a hit movie with a midget. I don't even need a condom. Right? And then what happens? The smoke clears. Then all these trolls come out of the woodwork and start judging this great man. All these fatties, these fucking old guys who never got any with their jowls, coming on TV, absolutely reprehensible behavior. What kind of a public servant? His legacy is shrouded. Like they have any idea what it's like to be tempted at that level, right? Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury Tracer, parked on the other side of a dumpster. Really? You're beating them off? This guy, he's not a great man anymore? Terminator doesn't count? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? Because he fucked Alice? Really? He's still not a great man because he did that. Then that's the whole thing's over? Anybody here think they could move to Austria, learn the language, become famous for working out, then be a movie star, then marry into their royalty and hold public office? How many lifetimes would you need? I'm on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. All right? How can I judge these guys? I can barely handle the temptations of Facebook. I'm gonna judge Tiger Woods? I golf. I don't walk off the 18th hole and there's a busload of Scandinavian women waiting to fuck my brains out. Sorry, ladies, gotta go home to the wife, right? No, it kills me. And there's no help out there for guys. There isn't. There's nothing out there to help you handle becoming rich and famous. There's nothing to prepare you for that platoon of whores that's gonna form on the horizon, right? Like Braveheart, faces painted, skirts on, will run down the hill, they'll jump on your dick in front of your wife. They don't give a shit. It's not even a handbook out there. I saw one article written about it on the cover of Time magazine. It said, why do so many rich, famous, and powerful men act like absolute pigs, right? And the article was actually written by a woman. That's like me writing a book, The Third Trimester, and What to Expect. Ladies, you're gonna feel the pressure. How the hell would I know? You don't want to hear that from me, right? Then why is this woman telling me what it's like to have a dick? That makes no sense. You have no idea what it's like to have a dick. 24/7, do it, fuck it, do it. That's what it's saying. Do it. Yeah, do it. That's how we survived as a species. Every man in here is programmed to fuck 85% of the women in this room. Right? Yeah, we are. Do it, fuck it, do it, you know? It's just that you won't. That's the only reason why we don't, you know? That's not you keeping your dick in check, you know? Some guy at Home Depot working there, he wants to fuck just as many women as a celebrity, right? But he can't do it because whores don't care about lumber, right? But the second he hits the fucking lottery, all of a sudden, you know that, do it, fucking do it, you know? That wasn't affecting his life. Then all of a sudden these whores show up. I'll do it, I'll suck it, I'll do it, right? No, somebody's got to step up, all right? I'm not even blaming whores, really. Just, guys, we're fucking idiots. What are we doing? Why are we working so hard and then giving it all away to some chick who did 3 shifts at a fucking Hooters, you know? They're fucking bums. Sitting there with fucking Dorito dust in their cleavage, walking around with hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm sick of that shit. That's what the law says. 100 years ago, I could beat you with a fucking mop handle. I'd be like, well, that's what the law says. Doesn't make it right. No, it's unreal. And all this shit's going down, and we're not doing anything. What are we doing? Same old shit. Sitting around watching Shark Week, right? Watching shit about poisonous snakes half a world away, just filling your head up with all this useless information. What to do if you come face to face with a Bengal tiger? Don't look at it, don't look away. Slowly back up as you push your friend forward, right? All this useless information, yet hanging between your legs is this thing that could crumble your entire empire 7 minutes or less. Don't know a fucking thing about it. Even worse, you think it's your friend. Yeah, you know why? Because your dick's like a dreamer, you know? Your dick believes. It's like a motivational speaker. I don't give a shit what question you ask it. It's always like, yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a plan. Exit strategy. Later. We'll be fine. Where's your dick when you get caught, right? Then it's just slumped over like, hey, I thought it was a good idea. Yeah. You have to know that. Dude, if your dick was a third base coach, it wouldn't hold anybody up. It'd just be fucking waving people around. Everybody, go in standing up. You got it. Oh, shit, here she comes. Slide. Oh, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you had as good a time as I did. Thank you.
All right. That was Bill Burr, Gold Digging Whores. Sort of a long video. Okay, so obviously I thought that was relatively funny. There were some relatively funny moments. Bill Burr, I like his energy. His timing's good. His voice is good. I like when, there's a couple times when he did the which was kind of funny. So as far as that goes, funny guy. I totally see how he would be good on some shows. I think he's been on some TV shows, maybe even ones that I've watched. I think he was on Chappelle, I guess. I can't remember exactly what he did, but I think he started warming me up a little bit when I got to the jokes about Arnold. And I think we talked about this before, but I used to be a huge Arnold fan back in the day. I just was telling someone the other day that Terminator 2 might be still in my top 5 just for sort of nostalgic purposes of how amazing I thought that movie was. I used to like Arnold. I used to love him. I still do. I love watching Pumping Iron, the documentary. So I think when he started in with that, because I was familiar with it, right, and I was such a big fan, it started. Some of those things were gonna get me, versus other things that I might not identify with, and I think that's, again, and I'll stick by this. A really, really, really funny universal joke is going to make someone laugh, regardless of what background they have, or whether they like Arnold or even know who he is or whatever. But in this case, it's one of those familiarity jokes. And it was funny, I laughed at him unloading trucks, in Transylvania is where he should be, which is kind of funny. And that he's been in the zone for 4 decades. So, and how that, that translates to how he thinks he can get away with anything, which I think you could say a lot of people in power, obviously think that. I think I laughed at the horse don't care about lumber. I'm thinking of the dude in the line, at the Home Depot, and the chick comes through and he's trying to hit on her, and there's no way, right? I mean, and he's just sadly sitting with his hand on some lumber or something like that. So what else did I write down? I wrote down, I don't know why I laughed at this. I think it's more the visual or the way he said it, but I did laugh at when he said something about, 100 years ago I could be beating you with a mop handle because it was legal. And she was like, "Oh, yeah, it's legal," or whatever. So I laugh at what I laugh at. That was just a funny. It was an ironic joke that made a lot of sense in the context. So I'm liking Bill Burr. He's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the most amazing set I've seen yet, but it's probably one of the best that I've seen. And so, listen, send more Bill Burr, I guess, if you can find more Bill Burr. I'd also like to hear from some other comedians. So we had Louis C.K. last time, made me laugh once or twice. Bill Burr got me like 3 or 4 times. Again, I haven't lost my SHIT yet, but I'd love to do that. I'd love to be introduced to some more comedians that you guys think are good. I think we're getting there. So thanks a lot. Thanks for the feedback. Please comment in the section. Subscribe to my channel, Instagram at LaughterMadReal, Twitter at LaughterMad, email laughtermadreal@gmail.com. This is Mad Laughter at LaughterMad. Please comment in the section. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know any questions you have or you want me to talk about next time. And please give me some more clips. People that you think are funny. Who can beat Bill Burr? Can anyone beat Bill Burr? Is he just that good? Was this the best set ever? Please let me know. Thanks for watching.